Rachel, sweetie, are you awake yet? You've got to get up now. You told me that you had that early study session with your friends today, remember?
Yeah, Mom, I'm up. Barely.
All right, well, I'm heading out. I've got to be at the grocery store early for my shift. But I've left breakfast out for you on the counter, okay? I made some oatmeal, and you can toast some bread to go with it. There's also some bacon you can fry up if you're feeling hungry.
Okay, Mom. Sounds good. Thanks.
You know, you need to eat a good breakfast before you hit the books. I seasoned the bacon just right. You can have it with a pumpkin muffin. There's some orange juice in the fridge, too. Just make sure you eat something hearty.
Bacon and muffins, huh? You're really treating me today.
Well, it was payday yesterday, and I thought you deserved a little treat. And hey, tonight I'm planning to make a big pot of chili. Will you be home for dinner after your study session wraps up?
Yeah, I'll be home, but won't you be back right after your shift?
Not today, hon. I've got the early morning shift, so once I'm done, I'll come straight back and start on dinner. Should be back by lunchtime.
Oh, I thought you'd be working later. Did you manage to grab something for breakfast yourself?
I did, yes. Just a quick bowl of cereal to get me going. Don't you worry about me.
And what about lunch? Are you packing something?
Yeah, I threw together a turkey sandwich for myself. I'll be all right.
Well, you have a good day, Mom. Hang in there.
You too, Rachel. Have a great day, all right? You're doing amazing things, and I'm proud of you every day.
Thanks, Mom.
That's my girl. You know, I may be pulling double shifts, but it's all worth it seeing you chase after your dreams. You just keep your head up and keep working hard, okay?
All right, Mom. Let's do this. I'm ready to go out there and give it my all today. I know my mom is busting her back, working all those long hours so I can focus on my studies. She's giving me every opportunity she never had, and I'm going to make it worth it for the both of us. I'll keep my eyes on that med school acceptance. It's all or nothing.
Rachel, oh my goodness! Is that a brand new handbag you've got there? Yes, it is. Wow! And not just any bag. It's a designer one! I can't believe you went for something so upscale. That must have set you back quite a bit. Look at you, just casually strolling in with a bag that probably costs more than my car payment. Oh, come on, stop. It wasn't that simple. Believe me, I went back and forth over this purchase at least 30 times before I finally convinced myself to buy it. Oh, Rachel, it's so good to see you letting yourself indulge for once. Who knew? Miss Practical actually went for the splurge.
This is honestly the first high-end purse I've ever bought. I usually wouldn't even dream of it.
Well, it looks amazing on you. I can't believe my eyes. It's like seeing a unicorn. You've worked so hard, and if anyone deserves it, it's you.
You know, the other two dermatologists I work with both have designer bags. I kept thinking, maybe I should have at least one nice thing. So I finally went for it. Now stop making such a big deal about it.
Hey, I'm just saying you deserve it. And hey, it's not like a dermatology clinic owner shouldn't look the part, right? Having you carry around a grocery store purse would be a bit off. It's perfect for you. I'm just glad you're treating yourself.
Thanks, Sophia. I appreciate that, but let's not go overboard.
I mean it. It's really something. You've done so much. You've earned this. And hey, med school, the exams, everything. It all led you to this point, didn't it?
True, but let's not forget I started out with mountains of student debt. I've come a long way, but it wasn't all roses.
Still, you're here now, Rachel. You're living the dream, and from here on out, you get to enjoy what you've worked so hard for. Oh, speaking of which, there's Emily. She's heading this way.
Wait, why is Emily here? Did you invite her?
I didn't think she'd actually show up. She just kind of invited herself when I mentioned I was meeting you. Said she's missed you or something.
That's odd. Emily and I weren't exactly close back in high school, you know.
I know. But hey, let's just see how it goes. She's been wanting to reconnect for some time now.
Hey there! Rachel, Sophia! I can't believe it's really you!
Oh, hi, Emily. Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it?
Come on, don't just stand there. Have a seat.
I know, it's been so long. I was just really excited to see you again. I think the last time we saw each other was right after graduation.
Yeah, that's right. Feels like a lifetime ago.
I actually heard about your med school acceptance through our old homeroom teacher. I remember he was so proud, telling everyone how you'd managed to get into such a prestigious program.
Did he now?
Oh, yeah. He said you lucked out getting into such a high-ranking school. He was practically bragging about you.
So, was that a backhanded compliment or what? Not exactly fair coming from someone who took a gap year to figure things out.
Well, I must say, you've really cleaned up well. I mean, look at you with that fancy Hermes bag. You're clearly a successful dermatologist now, aren't you?
Mom, I'm home. I got back a bit earlier than I thought I would. Oh, you're back already. I wasn't expecting you to be home so soon. Did you have a nice time?
Yeah, it was good. Sophia and I aren't exactly party animals. We just had some dinner and coffee. Nothing wild. Neither of us really drink, so we wrap things up early.
I'm glad to hear it. You don't need to be out there tiring yourself out even more. You've been running yourself thin lately as it is.
Yeah, I know. But look, I brought you this.
What on earth is that? You didn't have to bring anything back from dinner, did you?
No, it's not from dinner. It's for you.
Rachel, I told you not to carry around so much cash. Why didn't you just transfer it into my account? It's not safe walking around with that much money, especially with how busy you've been lately. You're already exhausted and now you're carrying money around. You could have been robbed.
I know, but it feels a little fancy, doesn't it? Like I'm some sort of big spender handing over a wad of cash. A bit theatrical, right?
Theatrics. You're a dermatologist, not a Broadway star. You're going to give me a heart attack with stunts like this. And to top it all off, you're carrying that fancy designer purse now? You've got to be careful.
Mom, it's fine. I promise I'm careful. I drive everywhere and I don't flaunt the cash, all right? But if it makes you feel better, I'll start doing direct transfers.
Yes, please. In this day and age, there's no need to carry cash around when it's so easy to send it through the bank. But you know, there is something different about handling the actual money in your hands. Maybe I'm just old-fashioned, but I appreciate the gesture.
Well, if it makes you happy, Mom, then I'm glad I brought it in person. But really, next time I'll do the transfer. I don't want you worrying about me.
You're sweet. I mean it. And Rachel, you don't need to do this. I didn't give you that money to feel obligated to pay me back. That wasn't the point.
Of course I need to pay you back. You invested everything you had in my clinic, and I'm grateful. I want to make sure I honor that commitment.
It's not as though it was a fortune, Rachel. It was just my little savings, that's all. Other parents might be able to give their kids a whole trust fund or something fancy, but I did what I could.
I don't know about other parents, and I don't need to know. What I do know is that you've worked so hard all your life. You poured your heart and soul into giving me the best life possible, and I wouldn't be where I am today without you.
You're making me blush over here. Hearing that from you, my smart, successful daughter, it means everything to me.
You could have used that money to move somewhere nice or upgrade your car, but instead you put it all into my future. I owe you everything for that, Mom.
Oh, honey, I don't need much. When you get married, I'll be on my own here, and I've got enough to live on. You don't need to worry about me.
I wouldn't exactly call it enough to live on, Mom. Social Security doesn't pay much.
Well, it's enough for me. I'm not out there buying fancy clothes or eating at expensive restaurants. I live a simple life, and I like it that way.
I want you to be able to go out, Mom. You deserve to enjoy life, to shop, to eat out with friends, and to go on little adventures.
That's sweet of you, but I've never been one for big outings or shopping sprees. I'd rather stay home and spend a cozy evening here.
Well, I want you to know I'm going to pay back every penny you gave me. Within the next 3 years, I'll be sending you half of my clinic earnings every month. It's only fair, considering how much you've sacrificed.
I can't believe you'd say that. Taking that money from you feels wrong. It's like I'm taking away your future. You don't need to do this, Rachel.
Mom, it's not like that at all. You lent me the money to start my business, and it's my responsibility to pay it back. Once I'm done, I'll keep setting aside a bit each month to make sure you're comfortable.
You have no idea how much that means to me. You don't have to do all this, but hearing it makes me feel like I've done something right as a mother.
You did more than just something right. You raised me all by yourself, made sure I got a good education, and supported me every step of the way. It's my turn to give back now.
Rachel, I want you to be happy. And truthfully, nothing would make me happier than seeing you find someone who truly loves and supports you.
Don't worry, Mom. I'll find someone who's good for both of us. Maybe he'll even help me pay back what I owe you.
You've got big dreams, I'll give you that. But just make sure you find someone who isn't trying to take advantage of you. You deserve someone who respects you and has his own life together.
I don't have much to take. With all the debt I have, any guy would need to be pretty determined to see past it all. He'd have to be in it for the long haul.
You're right about that. You've worked so hard to get where you are. You deserve someone with a kind heart, who'll stick by you through thick and thin.
I'm looking for a guy who'll be there for both of us. I don't need anything else. Just someone reliable and caring.
You know, I've seen enough men who think the world revolves around them. And believe me, they're nothing but trouble. You're better off with a man who has a stable job, knows how to be kind, and is willing to put in the effort to make you happy. Those are the traits that matter most.
And someone who'd be willing to help take care of you too, Mom. That's important to me.
Oh, don't be silly, Rachel. The most important thing is finding a man who treats you right, plain and simple. He doesn't need to have all the bells and whistles. Just think of your dad. God rest his soul. He may not have had a lot, but I never had any complaints. He made my life better simply by being kind and supportive. He'd even grab the mop and clean up without me asking. No pride, no ego. Just love and care.
So what you're saying is, I should be looking for a man who may not have everything in the world, but has a good heart and treats me well. That's what really counts, right?
Exactly, sweetheart. A good man is worth more than any riches. He's someone who'll stand by your side through thick and thin, just like your dad did for me.
Rachel, come on! You should at least give him a chance. I'm telling you, my brother Daniel is a solid guy. You two might really hit it off.
Emily, listen. I've got so much on my plate right now. I'm neck deep in responsibilities with my clinic. We're only just getting started and I'm stretched so thin.
I've got 2 partners and I'm juggling their needs, the business finances, and mountains of debt. I'm even taking anti-anxiety meds just to get through the week. The last thing I need right now is to add dating stress on top of it all. I hear you, but that's exactly why you should go out. Relax a little, you know? All I'm saying is, it's just one date. You don't have to marry the guy. Go out, have a good meal, and maybe let someone else take care of you for a change. Just think of it as a break from everything.
All right, I'll think about it. But listen, I need to get to my patients. My appointment is about to start.
Oh, did you check out the photo I sent you?
Yeah, I saw it.
So, what do you think? He's not too bad, right? Yeah, I just feel like there's such a big difference between us. I mean, look at him, all polished and put together, working as a banker. And then there's me, this small-town girl who's had to fight for every step of her career.
Oh, wow. At least you're self-aware. You know, that's exactly why it works. You two balance each other out. Think about it. He's this good-looking, well-dressed banker, and you're this feisty dermatologist with that down-to-earth, unpretentious charm. It's like you're a walking contrast, but in the best possible way. You know what they say? Opposites attract, right? So you've got the straightforward, no-nonsense attitude, and he's got the slick, professional banker vibe. It actually sounds kind of perfect when you think about it.
So, how did it go? You went on the date, right?
It was all right. I mean, nothing groundbreaking, but not terrible either.
From the sound of it, you didn't hate it. That's a good start, right?
He's actually pretty nice. Maybe it's because he works with people all day, but he's got good manners. He was respectful and polite, which was refreshing.
That's what you get with someone from the finance world. Bankers have to keep their clients happy, so they're usually pretty good at the charm thing.
Yeah, I guess. He was actually kind of fun. I went into it feeling stressed out from all the clinic stuff, but by the end, I felt a little more relaxed. It was nice to forget about work for a few hours.
Sounds like you made a good impression. But I don't know. Something feels off to me.
What do you mean? You haven't even met him, so what's the issue?
It's not about him exactly. It's about Emily. I mean, I've known her since high school, but I never heard her mention a brother. And then suddenly she's all interested in setting you up with him? Something about it just feels odd.
Oh, Sophia. I'm not walking around with blinders on. I know Emily's sudden interest is a bit strange. Ever since I opened my clinic, I've had all sorts of people coming out of the woodwork trying to set me up with cousins, brothers, and you name it. I'm used to it by now. She probably just thinks it's a good match for both of us.
Well, as long as you're aware. It's just weird how people can be. I mean, banking is respectable, but he probably makes half of what you do. If he's really serious about this, that might be something to consider.
Yeah, but banking's still seen as a stable career, right? It's competitive and people want those jobs. Plus, he worked hard to get where he is, with a solid degree and some impressive certifications along the way.
But you know, it's not the same as your career. In banking, anyone can apply as long as they're qualified. That's why it's so crowded.
He's got a solid background. When he joined, he had top scores in his finance exams, and his grades were high. Banks don't just take anyone, you know. They pick people with good credentials.
But he's still not making what you're making. You're established, successful. He's just another guy in finance.
Sophia, it was just one date. I'm not planning a wedding. Besides, it's not like I can ignore the fact that I'm 36. If I don't start thinking about it now, when will I?
Exactly. That's my point. He's probably thinking long term. You don't just meet someone at our age without considering where things might go.
Do you know why I studied so hard, Sophia?
Why did you, Rachel?
Because I wanted to give my mom a better life. I worked myself to the bone through med school and residency. All for her. I'm finally in a place where I can start giving back to her. Getting married isn't exactly a priority.
I get it. All right, Rachel. Do what you need to do.
What are you up to over there?
You said you were cold, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm freezing. But seriously, what are you doing? Why are you taking off your gloves and turning them inside out?
I'm going to put them on your feet.
What? You're going to put your gloves on my feet?
Exactly.
That's kind of gross.
Oh, come on. There's nothing gross about it. I know you like the back of my hand. Quite literally, too. I know when your feet are cold, you get miserable. And look, this way, at least you'll be warm.
Is this what Mom was talking about when she said I'd find someone who'd make sure I'm taken care of? This is actually really sweet. Sure, your paycheck may be half of mine, but you're steady and reliable. That counts for a lot.
Rachel,
Yes?
my folks would really like to meet you, you know?
Really? They're curious about me?
Of course. I mean, come on. What parents wouldn't be curious? Their 40-year-old son finally has a steady girlfriend after all these years. They're bound to have some questions.
Wait, when did you even tell them about me?
Well, Emily kind of spilled the beans a few months back. I wasn't planning to rush it, but she got excited and mentioned you to them.
Daniel, I should probably tell you that I don't really have any plans to get married anytime soon.
What? Really? Then why have we been together for this past year?
I didn't think you were planning to get married from the start. Were you? Is that what you had in mind all along?
I mean, yeah, I thought that was sort of implied. We're not exactly spring chickens, Rachel. When I went on that first date, I did it with the idea that it could lead to something serious. I wouldn't have stayed in this relationship otherwise. Isn't that what we were working towards? Are you against marriage?
It's not that I'm opposed to the idea completely. I'm just not ready for it right now. My clinic's finally finding its footing. We're actually making enough profit that I don't have to worry about payroll every month. For once, I'm starting to feel like I can breathe. I want to take this time to focus on my mom. She sacrificed so much for me, and I'd like to spend a few more years living with her and making sure she's comfortable.
So you're focused on taking care of your mom?
Exactly. And marriage would change that dynamic. Right now, it doesn't make sense to shift my priorities.
But Rachel, you can still take care of her even if we're married. You don't have to choose.
Daniel, I owe her over $200,000. She put every penny she had into my education and my clinic. I can't talk about marriage when I haven't even repaid her yet.
Are you actively paying it back?
Yes, I've been giving her half of my earnings every month. That's a commitment I can't just walk away from.
All right. Once you've paid her back, we can revisit this conversation.
Sorry for making you come all the way here to the break room. Lunch was the only time I had today, and it's not even anything fancy. Just some takeout.
Oh, please, it's fine. I dropped by without notice, so I should be the one apologizing.
It's a surprise to see you here at my clinic. What's the occasion? You're not having skin issues, are you?
No, nothing like that. Actually, I noticed your lunch break is only an hour, so I thought I'd catch you while you were free.
Yeah, we've got about 40 minutes left now.
That's perfect. Let's grab a bite and catch up. There's something I wanted to talk to you about.
All right, let's dig in. We can chat while we eat.
So, I heard from my brother that you've been giving half of your income to your mom every month. Is that true?
He mentioned that to you?
Yeah, he did.
And why exactly is this your concern?
Well, it's kind of a big deal, don't you think? If you're planning to marry my brother, it's something that might be an issue in the future. Isn't it a bit much to be giving away half your earnings?
Whether it is or isn't, why is my income any of your business?
Oh, come on, Rachel. You know what I mean. It's about my brother, too. This affects him as much as it affects you.
Actually, no, it doesn't. It's my money, and he's not my husband yet. Why should he or anyone else have a say in what I do with it?
He will be your husband, though, right? You're getting married, so this is his business, too.
That hasn't been decided yet. And even if it were, it wouldn't be something you should meddle in. Frankly, Emily, I think you're overstepping.
You've got to be kidding me. The audacity! Can I ask you something else?
Go ahead.
So, if you're giving half your income to your mom every month, how much are you planning to give to my mom once you're married?
Why would I need to give your mom any of my money?
You wouldn't? Are you serious? She's going to be your mother-in-law if you marry my brother. Don't you think you should consider giving her an allowance or something?
Well then, let me ask you this. If I marry your brother, will he be giving my mom an allowance? After all, she'll be his mother-in-law too.
I actually don't know about that.
You might want to get a clear answer on that before you start telling me how to handle my finances. I mean, it's only fair, right? I don't owe your mom anything. It's not like I borrowed money from her or have any kind of debt to pay back.
Unbelievable. You're just some plain-looking nobody, and you think you can just waltz in and snag a guy like my brother? He's got movie star looks, and here you are acting all high and mighty. You're way out of your league.
What is wrong with this woman? She's completely delusional. I cannot believe this. She's unreal. Wow. She sounds like a real piece of work. That's actually pretty funny. Right? Can you believe it? No, not really. It's almost too much. Honestly, Rachel, you might want to think long and hard about delaying that wedding. I know. I'm planning to take my time and really think things over. I don't want to rush into anything. I think that's smart. I mean, you two have only been dating for a year, and here he is pushing for marriage. Something about it feels a bit forced. It feels that way to me, too. You know, I stretched myself thin to open this clinic, right? I chose this prime location because it seemed like a good investment. But it's a lot to handle. Oh, I know. It's a lot of pressure, and you're constantly juggling things. And on top of that, you're giving half your income to your mom to help her out. I get it. You've got a lot going on. Exactly. My mom's been through so much, and she's dealing with knee issues now. So I hired a caregiver to help her a few times a week, which adds up. But even with all of that, I'm still making twice as much as Daniel does. You know, it's only going to get more challenging. If you're already making twice what he does now, that gap could widen as your clinic grows. You're on track to do really well, Rachel. I had it all worked out in my mind, you know? I figured, okay, I'm giving half of my income back to my mom every month to pay her back. With what's left, I was planning to combine it with my boyfriend's income so we could support both our families. I thought I had it all balanced. That was my plan. But then Emily goes and hits me with this nonsense out of nowhere. I can't believe she had the audacity to bring it up like that. Oh, believe me, I get it. My uncle's a doctor, and I've seen how hard he works. Honestly, doctors are the ones who pay the price. The spouse might enjoy the benefits, but it's you, the doctor, who ends up bearing the stress. I mean, running a business, managing employees, and dealing with the constant demands. It's exhausting. Personally, I think the best situation is to have a business that's up and running with employees who can handle things. That way, you have time to breathe. I know you've been working yourself to the bone, and I'm sure you feel it. You're absolutely right. I may not have been doing this for long, but I already feel the toll it's taking on me. I'm exhausted, and it's like my whole body is complaining. But then my mom's always there reminding me of all she went through, so I just keep going. I keep telling myself it's worth it because she sacrificed so much. Exactly. And yet, here comes Emily talking about money right off the bat without any respect for your career or the work you've put in. She's so blunt about it, and she could end up being your sister-in-law. That's what really gets to me. Honestly, that's what I think too. It's like she's speaking for the whole family, trying to lay down some kind of groundwork. She has this weird way of making it seem like she's speaking for them. It feels like she's testing me or trying to gauge my reaction. It's unsettling. You're a smart one, Rachel. That's exactly it. It's like she's positioning herself as some kind of spokesperson for the family. And if that's the case, you need to tread carefully. Just promise me you'll take your time to really think this through. But at the same time, I feel like Daniel is different.
He's separate from all this, you know? I can't blame him for what his sister does. Still, I don't want to leave him waiting around forever. He's been patient, and I don't want to string him along.
So, does that mean you're going through with the marriage? You still considering it?
Actually, no. I think I need to end things. It's the only way I can feel at peace with all of this.
That's what I'm talking about! Way to go, Rachel! Do you need me to throw you a party to celebrate?
Oh, stop it. You're too much. Hey, did you know that Emily came to see me yesterday?
I had no idea. Seriously, I'm as surprised as you are.
I find that hard to believe. There's no way you didn't know.
Really, I didn't. She must have taken it upon herself to reach out. I think she might have overstepped, thinking she was helping.
Overstepped? That's putting it lightly. She completely crossed the line.
I'm sorry, Rachel. You have to believe me. I didn't ask her to get involved. She had no right to interfere like that. I'll make sure she understands that, and I'll have a word with her as soon as I get home. Just please don't hold this against me.
Why are you acting so desperate? What's the big deal? Are you really that worried about what I'll think? Do you love me that much? Honestly, the money thing was uncomfortable enough to discuss, even with a close friend. But with Emily, she's not even my friend, just my boyfriend's sister. It felt like an invasion of my privacy.
I promise you, this won't happen again. I'll talk to her, and she'll stay out of our business from now on.
Fine. Since you apologized, I won't dwell on it. But there's one more thing I want to address.
Sure, what is it?
I think we need to put the wedding plans on hold.
What? Why would you want to postpone the wedding?
I need time to think. This has made me realize I'm not as ready as I thought I was.
Come on, Rachel. You're seriously having second thoughts over this? I agreed that you'd give 50% of your income to your mom. I fully support that, and I always have. That hasn't changed.
It's not just about the money. There's something about all of this that doesn't sit right with me. I need to take a step back.
Rachel, my parents already think we're getting married. They're so excited. They've been waiting for me to settle down, and now that they finally think it's happening, they're over the moon. I've told you how much they want this, and I want it too. I just want us to be together.
I don't understand why we have to keep having this discussion about my finances. It's my money, and yet here we are, talking about it again. If you're really okay with me giving half to my mom, then I'll think about moving forward. But I need to know that you mean it.
I do. I absolutely do. You have my word. I'll support whatever you decide. You know that. I'm behind you 100%.
Good. Let's leave it at that for now. Mom, are you awake? Are you still up?
Yes, honey, I'm awake. What's on your mind? Why are you asking if I'm asleep?
Oh, it's nothing really. I just wanted to check. I thought maybe you had already gone to bed.
Well, I haven't. I could ask the same of you. Why are you up? Something must be bothering you. Is it all this talk about the wedding? Is that what's got you worked up? You seem tense.
Actually, yeah. It's a lot to think about, and I don't know, Mom. Do you want me to get married? Is that something you genuinely wish for me?
Of course, sweetheart. You know that I want you to settle down. I want you to find a good partner to build your life with. Every mother wants that for her daughter.
But why? I guess I just want to understand why it's so important to you.
Because I worry about you, honey. One day I won't be here anymore, and I can't stand the thought of leaving you all alone. I wouldn't want to feel like I've left you out in the middle of nowhere, in a wild, unforgiving world. It'd be like leaving you in a vast, dark forest filled with dangers, with nothing to protect you. You're strong, but everyone needs someone to lean on. No matter how accomplished or independent you are, a woman deserves to have someone by her side. A safe place to come home to. Like a fence around a garden. That's what I want for you. I want to know you're cared for and that you're not alone.
Hey, Daniel. Can we talk about something? I have a question.
Of course. What's going on? You look serious.
If I wanted to take care of my mom by having her live with us, would that be a problem for your parents? Would they be okay with that arrangement?
Honestly, I don't think they'd be happy about it. I mean, I'm just being straightforward here. They wouldn't really like it.
Wow, you didn't even hesitate. You sure about that? All right, if having her live with us would be too much, would you at least be open to finding a place close to her? I mean, she and I don't have any other family. It's just the two of us, so I'd like to be nearby. What do you think?
I don't know, Rachel. This is a little surprising to me, honestly. I was actually thinking the opposite. I wanted to suggest that we have my parents live with us instead. It's something I've been considering for a while now.
What? You're kidding, right? Why would you want your parents to move in with us?
I don't know why that's so shocking. Look, I'm their only son, and they're getting older. It's natural that I'd want to take care of them. My dad's not in the best shape. He had me later in life, and he is getting up there in years.
I get that. I really do. I understand wanting to be there for them. But you have to see my side too. My mom's on her own, and the thought of leaving her by herself so we can take in your parents, who still have each other, just doesn't seem fair. Don't you think that would be a little one-sided?
So, what are you saying? That you'd rather we live independently and take care of both our parents from a distance? And just so we're clear, my parents aren't going to be gifting us a house or anything. I don't want you expecting any big help from them.
I'm not expecting a house from them, Daniel. I get it. Besides, I'd feel uncomfortable accepting something like that. Here's what I suggest. Let's split everything 50-50. We'll handle the house, the wedding, everything. That way it's equal. Sound fair?
You know, I don't think I ever told you, but I had some serious losses with my investments a while back. I lost a lot of money, and I don't have much left saved up.
All right, then here's what we'll do. We'll both get loans and we'll split the payments. You'll handle your share and I'll take care of mine. We'll be equally responsible.
Wow, you really have everything planned out, don't you? You're not leaving anything to chance.
It's better to be clear up front. This way, we don't have to argue over finances later on. We'll know exactly where we stand, and there won't be any misunderstandings.
Yeah, that makes sense. I can get on board with that. But there's one more thing. Since my parents won't be living with us, I want to give them an allowance. I'd like to make sure they're financially comfortable, and I'm thinking of giving them $1,000 a month each.
Okay. In that case, we should match that amount for both sets of parents. We'll set aside $4,000 total. $2,000 for your parents and $2,000 for my mom. That seems fair.
$2,000? Why would we do that? I get wanting to support my parents, but why would we be giving your mom the same amount? That's just not the same thing.
What do you mean? Are you suggesting we only give money to your parents?
Yeah, isn't that reasonable? You're already giving your mom half your income every month. She's got plenty coming in. So why would she need more from us when we're trying to get our own life started?
You're misunderstanding. That 50% is to repay a loan she gave me. That's not part of this. This is about supporting both our families equally.
Look, Rachel, if your mom's getting half your earnings, she's clearly doing well for herself. She doesn't need more from us, especially when we're going to have a mortgage and expenses.
If you feel that way, then let's not give anything to either set of parents. If they're not helping us with the house,
then why should we burden ourselves with more financial obligations to them? Wow. You really don't pull any punches, do you? You're leaving no room for compromise.
Daniel, I'm starting to think we should keep our finances separate if we get married. Each of us can give to our parents as we see fit and split household expenses equally. That way, we avoid conflicts and have clear boundaries. A lot of couples do this now. It's pretty standard for dual-income families.
But isn't that kind of missing the point of marriage? If we're splitting everything, what's the point of building a life together?
Do you really think that handling our own finances means we're not building a life together? I think it's just being realistic and practical.
Rachel, marriage is about pooling resources and working together as a team. Where's the partnership if we're just dividing everything up like roommates?
So let me get this straight. You're okay with controlling how I spend my money, but you're not okay with my mom getting what I owe her?
Look, your money is my money too. We're a team, right? What's yours is mine and what's mine is yours. That's how marriage works.
No, actually, I don't want your money. I'm not interested in taking anything from you. In fact, I prefer if you didn't act like you're entitled to mine either.
Are you really saying that just because I make less than you do, you think you can dismiss me like that? Are you looking down on me because of my salary?
It's not about dismissing you. I'm saying I don't want your money, and I don't need you trying to manage mine. I think it's better if we each handle our own finances and respect each other's boundaries. That way, we can avoid issues like this in the future.
So what are you implying here? That I'm only marrying you for your money? Is that what you think?
I never said that. I'm just trying to clarify things. But the way you're reacting makes it seem like you're feeling guilty about something. Why are you so defensive? You're acting like I accused you of something.
Are you serious right now? I can't believe this. You're accusing me without saying a word, but it's all in the way you're talking.
Wow. Look at the way you're glaring at me right now. It's almost like you want to hit me. You know what, Daniel? We're both too heated right now. You're upset, and I'm frustrated. I think it's best if we take a step back. Let's not talk for a bit so we can each clear our heads. I need some time to think.
Are you kidding me? We're in the middle of this conversation, and you're just going to get up and walk away? We can't resolve anything if you're just going to stop talking. We should finish this while it's on the table. Once we decide to get married, things need to be dealt with swiftly. You can't just run off when it gets tough.
I'm exhausted, Daniel. I really need a break from all of this right now. Let's pause and figure things out after we've both had some time.
So? What happened? Did he get the message?
Oh, he got it all right. But he's been texting me nonstop ever since. Take a look at this. Look at how many times he's messaged me, Sophia. He just doesn't let up.
Whoa! Are you kidding me? 27 messages and you haven't even responded once.
Exactly. He keeps pushing me to reconsider the finances, like over and over. And then he tries to backtrack, saying it's not what I think and I'm misunderstanding. It's just, exhausting.
Rachel, listen to me. I've known you a long time and I've never seen you this stressed. I'm telling you, don't go through with this. Don't marry him. You're smart, you're successful, and you've got so much going for you. Why chain yourself down with all this nonsense? I mean, you have the means to live life on your own terms. You don't need to work yourself to the bone just to end up with someone who clearly doesn't get it. As someone who's been married, let me tell you, men and women, they're not designed to last forever together. Take it from me. Life's too short to waste on people who don't respect you.
Trust me, I've been thinking about all of that. I'm realizing that calling this whole thing off might be the best thing for me. It's not worth the stress, and I don't owe him anything.
Good. Hold on to that thought. Don't meet up with him until you're absolutely sure about what you want. And don't let him convince you otherwise. He doesn't deserve to have that kind of power over you.
Yeah, you're right. Daniel, I've been thinking a lot about everything. I'm feeling overwhelmed. Could you please stop texting me? Let's take a break from talking until I'm ready to reach out. I need space.
Wow. Just look at this mess. I've been putting up with this nonsense just because of money. I can't believe I even tried to make it work. What a joke.
My thoughts were simple. The idea of marrying a man who can't stand the fact that I financially support my mother after everything she's done for me? It felt awful. Like I'd be living with that burden forever. His sister's relentless focus on my finances didn't help either. I can't shake the feeling that she's speaking for their family, expecting me to be their golden ticket. And then there's the fact that if the roles were reversed, if he made double my salary, I'd probably be expected to adjust my life for him. It's clear now. I want a partner who earns at least as much as I do, or close to it. We're not Adam and Eve. Love alone isn't enough in the real world. I'm not even sure if I was genuinely in love with him, or if he loved me, or just for what I could provide.
Hey, it's been a while. How have you been?
It's only been a couple of weeks, Daniel.
Yeah, well, it feels like forever. Come on, give me your hand.
Why? What's this about?
I know your hands and feet get cold easily. Let me warm them up. You know I've always been good at that.
No, just leave it. I'd rather not.
What's wrong? Why are you acting so distant?
Look, I've thought long and hard about this. I need to be direct. I've realized that being with you, it's starting to feel like money will always be a problem. I can't shake the feeling that it's going to be a lifelong issue if we stay together.
What are you talking about? I never asked you for money. Why are you acting like I've demanded anything from you? Have I ever done that?
No, you haven't. But if we get married, I feel like it's only a matter of time before you start expecting things. You keep saying there's no yours and mine in marriage. It's like you're already setting the stage to have a say over my finances.
And what if I am? Marriage is about partnership. Are you really saying you don't trust me?
It's not about trust. It's just that if there's even a chance you'll feel entitled to my earnings, it's a risk I'm not willing to take. I don't want to spend my life arguing over who's paying for what. So I think it's best if we end things now. We haven't even met each other's families yet, so it's not too late to make a clean break.
Look, Rachel, I know I messed up by suggesting we only support my parents. But I've apologized repeatedly, and I've told you over and over that I don't mind if you give money to your mom. I've texted you again and again, trying to make things right. I even said you can do whatever you want with your finances. I won't interfere. I'm completely fine with us managing our own money separately. Let's each handle things our way.
That's just it, though. I don't want a marriage where we're living separate financial lives. That's not what I envisioned. I want someone who understands why it's important for me to support my mom and who can stand by that with me. Honestly, I've come to the conclusion that I'd be better off with someone who's not only okay with that, but who earns around what I do and shares the same values. I've enjoyed this past year, but this isn't going to work out.
You're really going to end things? Even though I apologized and tried to fix things?
I'm sorry, but yes. This is what I've decided.
Wait, if it's about your mom, I'll change. I'll welcome her into our home. I can do better. I'll make sure I support her too. We can work it out.
I can see right through that, Daniel. It doesn't feel genuine. It feels like you're saying what you think I want to hear without really meaning it.
I'm telling you, I'd really make this work. Are you even listening? What's wrong? Are you deaf or just ignoring me?
Wow, I really did make the right decision here. You're proving my point. This is unbelievable.
Just give it a couple more days. Can't we think this through a little longer? All our friends and family already think we're getting married. Calling it off now is going to be messy.
We haven't even met each other's parents yet, Daniel. It's not like we're in too deep. It's easier to end it now than let this drag on.
Still, we're at an age where breaking off an engagement like this is a big deal. Let's meet one more time on Friday and talk about it. Let's not tell our families anything yet. Just sleep on it for a few more days, okay? And after tomorrow night, I'll take you to that hotel and make sure you're too swept off your feet to think about anything else.
You know, Emily, you've been showing up here a lot. I get it, your office is nearby. But you're stopping by during lunch almost every day now. It's getting to be a little too much.
Hey, I brought tacos from that place you love. Can't we just sit and eat? You know I have good taste.
All right, thanks. Let's eat.
So, Rachel, the thing is, we're in a bit of a situation. My dad lost his retirement savings in a failed business venture, and now the house is at risk. My mom was in tears last night. That's why I was hoping you could marry Daniel soon. You'd really be a help to us, you know? My parents would be so grateful to have a daughter-in-law who can step in and make a difference.
Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting this conversation. And no offense, but I don't recall ever having any dreams about winning the lottery. Feels like a higher power is looking out for me by letting me see all this before the wedding. Emily?
Yeah?
Look, that's your family situation, not mine. I'm not interested in marrying someone who plans to rely on me financially. And I'm definitely not looking to support a family I've never even met.
Why are you being so heartless, Rachel? Is your personality as ugly as your face? Do looks and character go hand in hand for you?
Honestly, you're just making this easier for me. The more you talk, the clearer things get. I'm not marrying your brother, Emily. Consider this settled. I'm done here.
No, wait, Rachel! This wasn't how it was supposed to go!
Emily, I can't believe you got involved. Where's Rachel?
Daniel, I'm so sorry. I didn't expect her to react like that. She just shut it all down.
Do you realize you just ruined everything? I had plans to push the wedding forward. I was going to make it happen tonight, but you completely wrecked it.
Why are you taking it out on me?
Because you messed it all up. You know how close we are to losing everything. I need that marriage to go through. We need the financial security, and I was counting on this. Now what?
Okay. I'll find someone else. There has to be someone as successful as Rachel out there. I'm already thinking of someone.
Oh yeah? Who?
There's Courtney. She's a widow with serious money. She inherited a huge fortune when her husband passed away. She's just as well off, if not more, than Rachel.
Perfect. Then why are you wasting time? Set it up. Make it happen.
Hey, Courtney. It's Emily. Wow, it's been ages. How have you been? Good. Listen, I'm actually in your area, over by River Oaks. I was wondering if you'd like to grab a bite with us. Yeah, my brother's here too. Would you be up for it? Great! How about we meet up in an hour? Perfect. We'll see you there. All right, Daniel, you're meeting Courtney. Now get ready and look as sharp as you can. She's loaded, and this is a huge opportunity.
Don't worry. I'll charm her once I'm there. Just get me in the door. I know how to handle the rest. But why does it suddenly feel like there's a chill in the air?